Hey everyone, welcome back to Life Beyond Paychecks. I am Matt with Highline Financial Coaching, and I'm excited today to come and talk to you about a game-changing topic. This was a topic that really hit me hard before I got into managing my finances better. And today we're going to be talking about how to crush debt while still living your life. And I know there's many programs out there to eliminate debt and to pay things off, and they ask you to pretty much change your whole lifestyle. You want to eat rice and beans or top ramen, you need to sell everything. The reality of it is most people are not going to be willing to do that type of thing. And the reality of it as well is you can crush your debt, get out of debt, and live a better lifestyle most of the time without having to liquidate all your assets to be able to do that. Now, as a caveat, there may be people out there that are in a position that they may need to liquidate. There's a couple times in my life that we've had to liquidate assets to be able to move forward. But overall, you should be able to crush that debt and be able to continue to live a lifestyle similar to the one you're living now. So, a lot of times there is a misconception where people believe that you do have to live with nothing to be able to crush debt. And yeah, the more money you're able to save every single month, the more debt you're going to be able to pay off. But there are some incredible tips and tricks that you can do working with banks, working with credit cards, working with all different types of things to manage your debt in a way that you can pay it off so much quicker. And we've taught thousands of people to be able to do that and to be able to get out of debt even quicker. So also, you want to start by creating a budget. One of the biggest things that we do is track spending. I remember the first time I sat down and really tracked my spending, it made me sick to my stomach because I couldn't believe some of the useless things that I would spend money on. And at the same time, I couldn't believe how much money I was spending. But when I sat down and tracked it, it's like counting calories with a diet. You're just seeing what you take in, what you put out, and it helps you get on top of those spending habits. So there's a couple rules. One of the rules out there is the 50-30-20 rule. Allocate 50% of your income for your needs, 30% for your wants, and 20% for savings and debt payments. Also, I would find a way to do 10% for donations or helping others in there as well. That makes a huge difference for most of my clients. When they do that, you see a much better increase in their finances as they move forward. So also automate those debt payments. Make it so that you don't even have to think about it, because if you miss a car payment, it's going to ding your credit significantly if it's over 30 days. I'll tell you a situation my wife and I had. We had our vehicle payment due, so we went to make that payment, and instead of rounding the number up, we rounded it down. So we were 80 cents below what we needed to pay on that vehicle payment. And we got dinged for 3 years on our credit because of 80 cents. So set up an automatic payment and pay a little extra. Also on a car payment or even a house payment, it's not too bad of an idea to pay a payment ahead, just so that you are ahead, just in case something happens. Then you've got that extra payment ahead that'll help protect you. And then we'll also talk down the road about making huge payments toward those debts and utilizing lines of credit and savings account to be able to make those huge payments. So next, side hustles are a great way to increase your income. So if you're if your career or your job doesn't allow you to increase your income on a monthly basis or on a yearly basis, one of the ways that you can increase your income is doing side hustles. Now, there may be something that you're really good at. You may be a great athlete and you're able to coach kids that help them with their sports. You may be a good artist, piano teacher, certain things. There's certain side hustles that you can do that are very simple and that you're able to increase your income. Now, be careful with side hustles. I had one just recently that we bought into a franchise, and it was a complete waste of my time. I worked on it for a couple of years and could never get it to make enough money to be worth it. So when you're looking at side hustles, make sure that they're not hobbies. If you're just doing it as a hobby and it's not making any income, it's not going to help you pay down your debt any quicker. The goal here is to be able to pay your debt down quicker. So if you can turn a hobby into a side hustle that generates income, that's even better. So now, strategize spending with credit cards and cash back. So I love utilizing credit cards. It's one of my favorite tools to use, but just be cautious. Credit card can be one of the greatest assets you have in your financial pack, but they can also get you in trouble if you quit making those payments. If you put $10,000 on a credit card and you're paying 30% interest, that can hurt you really quickly. But if you put $10,000 on a credit card and you pay it off when it's due, that gives you a lot of points to travel, hotel, cash back. Most years we pay for a good chunk of our Christmas because of our credit cards. We're able to take that money and pay for Christmas with that. So those awards are great when you utilize them correctly. Now, I'm sure you've heard of the term debt snowball or debt avalanche. I like the word avalanche because it's a lot bigger. Now, a debt snowball is when you pay off your lowest debt and start saving money slowly. A debt avalanche is when you put a lot more money into it based on other credit things that you do, lines of credit, savings. If you receive money, bonuses, you can do that and create an avalanche so that you can really get that ball going quickly. Now, like I said before, those are ways that we coach people in getting into a better position. So also during this time, you want to enjoy life. I noticed when years ago, we found a program that asked you to get rid of everything. And we were trying to get out of debt. And one of the things I noticed is you felt trapped. You felt like you couldn't spend money on anything. If you needed a new pair of shoes, you couldn't go get it. Make sure you enjoy life. Find things that aren't as expensive. If you like to go out to eat, don't go to the most expensive restaurant. Go to one that you like that's half the price. Find those little ways to enjoy life, but cut back. If you're going to Starbucks twice a day, cut it down to cut out a few of those during the week, and you'll see that you're increasing the money that's coming into you and you're holding on to it longer. Know that if you make those small sacrifices now, it's going to pay huge dividends in the future. So there you have it. You've got actionable items and ways to crush your debt and live your best life. At Highline Financial Coaching, we help people get there quicker than they ever could on their own. I would love, if you're interested, like our video, subscribe to it, set up a free consultation, and we'll take a look at your finances and see how we can help you out. I hope you guys are having a great day and a good end to this 2024 year. And I look forward to hearing some of your success stories. This is Matt with Highline Financial Coaching.